Yeah, thank you so much, everyone who is watching us from all the parts of the country, all the parts of the world. Welcome to Boyale TV, centered right here in Chiradongo district, most especially in Boyale Town Council. This is a sports program right here in Boyale TV. And for those ones who are still new in the, who have just joined us in this wonderful TV, you can still go down on your YouTube channel. You get us there. You just type B-Town TV. If you type B-Town TV, you get us live. And if you have joined us there, what you do is just subscribe live. Subscribe. After subscribing, don't forget to click on the bell button so that anytime we upload new programs, you will be first to be notified on this program. Presenting you is none other than your number one presenter. That is none other than Sodi Ramos, being taking you on sports program every Sunday. We shall be here for sports program. Let me say sports arena. Every Sunday we shall be here. Updates for the whole week, from Monday up to Sunday. We shall be taking you in sports activity, both local. We have national, and then we have international sports program that will be here. I'll be not taking you alone. I have also Michael that I will be working with. Maybe briefly, I will take you to him. He will also have a word or two before we start with our program. Let me welcome you, brother. You are so welcome, bro. Today is makes the 11th of it's 10th of November, a beautiful Sunday. The weather is very chilling. It is very cool, and sports activity. There are very many in the district, very many in our country, and also international wide. We have a lot of programs which are going on. But before going there, let me welcome you, and you also say hi to our viewers who are outside there, and then we kick starting from where you'll stop. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Presenter. Yeah, my name is Bidik Jesus. As today we're here for the program of Sports Arena, I like to greet everyone streaming with that live on our program. This is Sports, and we shall be live on our TV, B-Town TV, as it has already said, and it has already been nominated all over. So we welcome you all for our program. As our presenter said, you should not forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and other platforms like on TikTok, WhatsApp. You can also still get us to be updated on all things concerning with sports. We are here for you, and our presence here, it is because you are there for us. That's why we are here. Thank you.
Yeah, getting back to our sports program, our viewers outside there. Today we have a lot to be discussed in our sports program. First of all, we have a lot of activity that has been going on. You know, we are approaching the festival season, and in the festival season, most especially, we have two things right here. We have the festival season. We have also political season. Right now, if you look at our communities around, let me first take you in our district. Around our district, we have a lot of things which are happening right now. You see all the political leaders, they are so much focusing on sports. Wherever you go, at least you will get a leader or two standing with the community when it comes to sports. And right now is the biggest element that the politicians are using as way forward to get the community together, because this is one of the ways whereby at least all the communities will come together, and then they have that platform to talk to the community. For example, we have a lot of honorables. I'm not going to mention names because they are very many, and we have a lot of activities right here in where our TV center, that is Boyale Town. We have Katulikire. They are also having their we call it pre-Xmas tournament. It's going on today. They are for the semi-finals. I was happy one of the honorables came over there and donated some jerseys for the teams around there. And besides that, in the other places, we also have Xmas, because we are going to the festival season. We have Xmas tournaments. For example, in Kawempe, today they are launching what we call Kawempe Xmas season, which is played every year on the December 25th, happens to be the final day. And today, the first fixtures, they are launching it today, and they have a fixture, which we have home team, that is Kawempe Vipers. They will be taking on one of the teams called Kololo Down, Karoma side. They are playing with the Kololo Black Stars. They call themselves Black Stars, like Ghana. Ghana also, they call themselves Black Stars. So that's little about the local arrangements down here within our town council and the district. And to push on, we have a lot of activities which are going on because we have something called Regional League. We are in Kitara Regional, and yesterday happens to be the 9th of this very beautiful month, and we had a lot of games, very many games. I don't know, yesterday, if you were part of us when we hosted one of the teams all the way from Kawale. They came up to Boyale here to have their game against the Boyale United Stroke. They call themselves Vita. This team, by the way, this team this year is really organized. Everything of their things are organized. This is their third time they are playing the Regional League. But unfortunately, yesterday, the game was very nice. They played a very nice game. But unfortunately, they did not win the game. They lost to the Vistas. So yesterday, when you're in the field, and me too, I was passionate there in the field, I saw a lot of things in the game. First of all, the fan base of Boyale United is really massive. Vita has the biggest number of fans in Chiradongo district. Not only Chiradongo, even in our region, Chitara, they have the biggest number of, let me say, the fan base. The fan base is massive. All that is done by one person. That is none other than Igwe Papa de Papa. He is one of the elements that people, me personally, look at. He's the only changing element of sports in our region, not only Chiradongo district, but in region, probably. Because wherever he goes, there is always a positive change if it comes to sports. And to you, since you have been here, you have been seeing this team of Boyale United up to date. And yesterday, even in their game, they lost to the opponents. What exactly did you observe in the team, or what exactly do you have to say about their game in the regional league? Because preparation, they were okay. In preparation, they are okay. Dressing code, everything. By the Vita, to me, is the best team as per now I'm looking at. And I'm seeing them progressing either to big league, or they may, but what I know, right, this year they are going to progress to big league. What do you think about Vita's preparation, and then they are losing the game yesterday? What do you have to say about that?
What I can say about the game, in football, anything can happen. Because concerning on the previous time when Vita performed, and I think it was number 2, when Boyimba Saints was on top of them. So I think boys are still prepared and they still have that spirit, and they really want to perfect it this time around. So I think this could be their best season, because for now I think they just lost yesterday's match after playing 3 games. It was a 1-0 by the Karuguza United. So I think Vita, they shouldn't keep off by that. They should add on the spirit. We still have their love, and the support is always be there, so that we can see at least a team from Chiradongo going to big league. That's all what we pray. Whether Vita United, either Nyakadot or what, for us we pray for the best of our district to be there.
Yeah, that is about Vita. And yesterday we had a number of fixtures that were played in the Chitara Regional League. We had like 4 games which were played in the whole region. First, we had Boyale United hosted the Karuguza United. Remember, Karuguza United, they traveled all the way from Kawale to Boyale. They reached here on Friday, and then they spent the night here, and then they had their game. That means they were prepared, they were fit, everything was okay on their side. That's why they emerged to get that 1 goal and then winning the game. Then secondly, we had Bugoigo United played against this is Busekera from Hoima. Bugoigo United is a team all the way from Bulisa district. They also got their win against Busekwa. And then we had Nyakadot. This is the biggest blow of all the time of the season. Nyakadot United played against the Kakumiro. Kakumiro is a team that Vita United played last week. Vita went all the way to Kakumiro. When they reached, they played in Kakumiro. Vita emerged to be a winner from the other side. They gave Kakumiro 3-1. And then yesterday, Kakumiro also, they had to build back and say, we are traveling away. We are not going to waste our transport in vain. So after that preparation for the whole week, after studying Vita's game, and let me say studying Chiradongo's game, as a district, they came to Nyakadot United home ground. They smashed Nyakadot United at home of Nyakadot 3-0. And the Nyakadot United, they have so far played, I think, 4 games. First game they played against it was Kasingo Hot Cranes in Hoima, which the game ended 1-1. Then the second game they played against Kagadi United. They lost 2-0 away to Kagadi. Then yesterday again, Nyakadot United played against Kakumiro United. Last season, Nyakadot was one of the teams that challenged very many teams, big teams, because it was their first time, but they challenged very many teams. One of the teams happened to be Vita United, Vita Soccer Club, whereby they gave Vita Soccer Club both home and away last season. So this year, I don't know exactly what's happening to Nyakadot United, because out of the 3 games they have played, they have played so far 4 games, not only 3. They played 4 games. They drew. They got 1 draw. Then they had 3 losses. What do you have to say about Nyakadot? Nyakadot of this season and the Nyakadot of last season. Because Nyakadot of last season was really a challenging Nyakadot. And this season, Nyakadot also made some great signings. Talk about a player from Vita Soccer Club by names Sauna or team. He calls himself a Sauna. He was in Vita team. He was one of the best attackers for Vita last season. And they also signed a very many number of players, of which I'm not going to mention all. And in their team, they also lost one great player, very good player, who is right now featuring in Vita. That is none other than Achid Simon. So what do you have to say about Nyakadot's performance of this year? What do you think has happened to Nyakadot? Because all the games they have, in 4 games, they only got 1 point. What do you think exactly is going on? What's wrong with the Nyakadot team? And how will they bounce back to their last season performance?
I think for the case of Nyakadot, they should go back to their drawing boards. There must be a problem in their administration, because the Nyakadot of last time, Nyakadot team was promising. And when you see, according to all these big clubs, they were coming around and defending. Sometimes they get a win, and the team is promising, because it is such a good community team that everyone would love and support. So the only advice I could give Nyakadot team, they should go back to their drawing boards. They set their things afresh. They should know that this is a competition, that they should produce results for it, because the community is yearning and the people really wants to see results out of them. So what I can say, let's just wait for the best from them, but they should put in more effort in their game.
Yeah, thank you so much. That is from Jesus, trying to put for us some tips about Nyakadot United, one of our home teams. Remember, in Chiradongo district is one of the district that is having the biggest number of regional teams. We had the 4, but unfortunately one pulled out because of financial strength and other issues. But right now we have like 3 teams that are playing Chitara Regional League. One of them we have Boyali United, Vita Soccer Club. You have Nyakadot United, and then we have Chiradongo United. Chiradongo United, I understand they are playing their game today at home. They are hosting a team all the way from Hoima called Kasingo Hot Cranes, and I understand halftime ended in favor of the away team, that is Kasingo Hot Cranes is leading Chiradongo United at home 1-0. So we are hoping for the second half that Chiradongo may turn things around. And bringing you back on board, in Chitara Regional League, Boyali United has so far played 4 games, and out of 4 games, they won their 3 games. The first game they played, it was against St. George in team in Masindi, which this game ended up 2-1 in favor of Boyali United. Then the second game they played at home, they played against Kagadi United, This game ended 2-1 also in favor of Buyala United. The third game was away to Kakumiro Junior. Kakumiro Junior Football Club. This game ended up in a 3-1 win again for Buyala United, for Vita Soccer Club. Then yesterday we had a Vita Soccer Club playing against Karuguza, whereby the Karuguza team had to mash their own Vita Soccer Club by 1-0 at home to Buyala United of Vita Soccer Club. And then as Kitaro Regional League table standing reads, the table leaders for the past 3 days, for the 3 weeks, Buyala United was still leading the table, not until yesterday where Karuguza mashed them 1-0. Right now the table standing goes like this. Karuguza United emerged to be the table leader after playing 3 games. With the 3 wins, no draw, no loss. Goals that they have scored, they have scored 7 goals, and the goals that they have conceded, they have only conceded 1 goal. So they have a positive 6 of goals. And then their total points is 9. Then number 2 happens to be Kagadi United. Played 4 games, won 3, lose the 1 to Buyala United of Vita Soccer Club. They are also having 9 points. Number 3 happens to be our own team from home here. That's Nana Vita Soccer Club, having played the 4 games, played 4 games and winning 3, and the total points accumulated, they are having 9 points on table. And then the 4th team is Buigoigo Leopards, all the way from Bulisa, having 6 points. They have so far played 2 games, and that means they're having 2 games at hand, having 6 points, positive 4 for them there. Then in number 5 we're having St. George, a team from Masindi, having 6 points after playing 3 games. They lost 1 to Buyala United, and they came to Nyakadot, also matched Nyakadot 1-0 at home here. And then number 6 we're having Buswekura, a team from Hoima, playing. They have so far played 3 games. They won 1 and then they drew 0 and then lost 2. They're having they won 2. They won 1. They're having only 3 points. And then we have Kakumiro Junior. They played 4 games. They only had a win yesterday against Nyakadot United. And then they're having 3 points. Then number 8, we're having Kiradongo United, which is still playing right now. And in the first half, they are losing the game 1-0 in favor of Kasingo Hot Cranes. Kiradongo United is having 3 points. And so far they have played 2 games. Their first game they played against Bugoigo Leopards at home. That is in Kiradongo Boma ground, whereby they lost the game 3-0 in favor of Bugoigo, the Vistas. And then number 9 we are having Blue Stars Buhuka, they played 3 games. They only won 1, so they are having 3 points. Then in the red zone we have Kasingo Hot Cranes. They have played 2 games and 2 draws. And we have number 11, Doves. This has been one of the biggest team in Kitaro region. They have played even Premier League, but unfortunately things were not going on their side. They are back in the regional league, but unfortunately this season is not working for them. They have played 4 games. They drew 1. They lost 3 games. They are having only 1 point. Nyakadot happened to be the last team on table. That is number 12, because we have only 12 teams for our region. They have played 4 games, 1 draw, 3 losses, and they are having 1 point. Brother, according to all the statistics of the table and the games so far played, what do you have to say, and what do you advise our home teams to do for these remaining fixtures and then upcoming fixtures?
Me, what I can say, the season is still early because they've only played 4 games. Anything can happen. They can improve on their failures. They can check on the areas where they failed and they improve upon them, because the games are still for the first season. Games have to be like around the 12 per person, 11 per person. So they should work upon those games left, and they work upon them, and we see how best we can do for those who are losing, and they can improve on it.
Yeah, thank you so much, our dear viewers who are watching us all the way from all the corners of this world. Moving still on with the regional league. This time around, we are looking at two regional leagues. We are looking at Bunyoro, that is Albert region, and then on the other half, we are also looking at West Nile region at their home ground, that is Yumbe Boma ground, and this game ended up 0-0 in they shared the points 1-1. Then we had Odravu FC played against Ottoman FC. This game ended up 0-1 in favor of Ottoman. Ottoman FC is still a newly promoted team from Maracha to this league. Then on Saturday we had these games. We had Kuluva Rainbows won their game 2-1 against the Pakwach Youngsters. This is one of the most feared team in West Nile. Pakwach Youngsters, they are very old. They have been in the system. They have been there for very many seasons, and we hope all the best for them this year. Then we have Arua Field. Arua Field, a newly promoted team this season, played against Parombo Mission. Arua Field won their game at home against Parombo Mission. It ended 1-0 in favor of Arua Field and Airfield. And then we had the Barakala City down in a Yumbe district. The game they played against Total. Total was away to Barakala, but the game ended up 3-0 in favor of the away team, that is Total. Then as we cruise on, we had the Koboko Derby, where we witness what we call soccer in Koboko Rising, when Koboko Rising Stars hosted what we call Tipsa, and this game ended up 1-0 in favor of Tipsa. So all these teams are found in West Nile. So this is the table standing for West Nile region. We have Nile Zone, which in Nile Zone we have Adjumani Town Council played 3 games. They're having 7 points. Then we have Total. This is one of the biggest team. But remember, this team is in the settlement at BDBD. So this is one of the biggest team. One of the team only by refugees, but is doing very well in Ugandan football. So they play 3 games. They are having 6 points. That means they're in number 2. Then we have Nyanglia Super Eagles played 2 games. They're having 6 points. They have not lost any game. Then Koboko Rising Stars played 3 games. They only lost 1 and to Tipsa. Then they are having their 6 points. They are Tipsa. After playing 3 games, they won 1, draw 1, lost 1. They're having 4 points. Raka FC, one of the biggest team last time, went for playoffs, but unfortunately this year things are not working for them. They played 3, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss, 4 points. Then we have Okoko United all the way to Maracha district, where they played 2 games, 1 win, 0 loss, 0 draw, 1 loss. They're having 3 points. Then we have Obramachaku. Obramachaku is in the borderline of Arua and the Congo. Down there, if you go down there, you'll get these guys. They're having a very good team, and they have assigned one of the players all the way from our team here. That is Vita. That's none other than Lema Dixon. Is doing things for them. There is one of the expensive players who was sold in regional league this season. They have played so far 2 games, 3 points. And then we have Yumbe Hotspurs. They played 3, won 1, lost 2. They're having 3 points. Then we have Kochi Urban, one of the richest teams in West Nile, but they are in the red zone. Played 2, lost 2, 0 points. Then we have Odravu, all the way from Yumbe district, also played 3, lost all, 0 points. That's with our regional leagues, which have been on our chats here. Brother, I will want to take you back to my fellow brother here to maybe take you briefly on Big League, and after Big League I think we shall move national-wide. After that we have a very big news coming out from Uganda national team. That is the team which is hosting South Africa soon. We have big news there for new players, new entrants in the team. We have exit of players. We have a lot of things to talk about Uganda Cranes. So let me take you back to my brother, and he takes you from there. Thank you.
With the information in the Big League, we had some games on Thursday, 7th of November. It was Arua Hill versus Chigezi Homeboys. Arua Hill, this was a team that was demoted back from Ugandan Premier League. Last season it was in Uganda Premier League, and now back on Big League. Yesterday's performance, they were beaten 1-2 by Chigezi Homeboys. Then today's fixtures, we have Tugaza FC and Buimba Saints. Buimba Saints, which was just promoted from the regional league, it's now in big league. They are playing at 4. I think now first half is over and they're now for their second load. And we have Busoga United versus Onduparaka FC, all along from West Nile side. Then Calvary FC versus Arua Hill. Arua Hill is again playing in Nani today. Then Bomba FC versus Chinda Boys FC. And the Black Power versus Chigezi Homeboys again. So that was the fixture for today. And when I follow on my table how it is standing, Bomba is still leading. It's having 12 points with the 5 games played. There's Black Power having 10 points. There's Gaddafi having 8 points. Onduparaka 8 points. And Chinda Boys 8 points. And Buimba is in